Fix bayonets.
That's one of the sickest lines.
Freedom isn't free. Freedom ain't free. You have to be a formidable adversary. If not, they're going to take everything you have. They just aren't. You got to be ready. Stay ready.
What are some of the adaptations that normal people might not realize special forces operators go through when you become hyper optimized for combat?
Depends on how far they take it. Some guys adjust their entire lifestyle. Everything. People they associate with, what time they wake up, what time they go to bed. The majority of the guys are suffering through something. It could be alcohol, it could be prescription pills, it could be injuries, everything.
And what are they typically coping with? What's the thing that is causing them to use? Injuries obviously make sense, but psychologically?
I'd say for me, I'm probably the quintessential dude. I kind of represent everybody. I'm not a unicorn by any means. I'm a product of the culture. Hard time sleeping. So you start taking Ambien every night and then that doesn't work. Your memory starts getting shot. Too many TBIs. You get put on Adderall. Now you're taking uppers and downers and then all the pain elements and start avoiding surgery. And then you have a hard time trying to balance being a full-time husband, a full-time father, being a full-time Navy SEAL or pilot or whatever else you're trying to do. So you start to compartmentalize everything. I can't be a husband. I can't be a father right now. I can't be a best friend. I can't be an uncle. I can't be a son. I can only do this one thing. So I'm going to compartmentalize everything else. I'm going to shift it away. And then when I get done, I'll reintegrate. As soon as you try to reintegrate, you can't. The wife's off her routine. You're late for the bus stop. She's got her whole schedule set. And now you drop back in and you just screwed it all up. Now you don't feel like you're at home. So what do? You just run back into work. Start pouring all your time back into there and you feel this big dissociation between the thing you're actually fighting for because now I can't even be around it because I don't feel at home there. I feel like I'm staying in an Airbnb or I feel like I'm staying in my aunt's house. Like I'm trying to creep through the kitchen. Like I open up the refrigerator. It doesn't have anything that I want in here because I haven't been grocery shopping in 8 months. Well, now I'm too ashamed to ask her to buy this or buy that. And you're on another trip. I think people would be shocked with how much the guys are on the road. Minimum 270 days, 325, 350 a year. I mean, they are gone. And even when you're there, like that typical morning, we'll call it day in a life, random Tuesday in Virginia Beach, up at 5, clearing the gym 5:30, workout 5:30 to 6:30, eat breakfast, go do a recovery session. That could be a float tank, a cryo chamber, E-stem, cold plunge, whatever. Go back up, 10 a.m. briefing, train for 3-4 hours, eat lunch, train 3-4 hours, eat dinner, drink a couple beers in the team room, go back home 9 p.m. Kids are already in bed. Your wife's already taking a shower. She's watching Netflix. You go in, you're asleep in 20, 30 minutes or at least half asleep. You wake up 4, 5, 6 times a night, can't really fall asleep, wake up 5 o'clock, do it again over and over. So your kids don't see you for pretty much the entire week. If you're lucky, you'll come in 6:30 at night. They're in bed by 8. You're two-hand texting, frantic. You're trying to pack your stuff, trying to do laundry, about to leave in a day. You're just never really, truly present. And that's when everything else starts to happen. The injuries stack up, sleep deprivation stacks up. You're on a shitty diet. Now you're drinking too much. You're popping these pills. And it doesn't feel like you're doing it to excess. Like the doctors are giving you this stuff. You just keep eating them. You're like, oh, I feel better. 3 or 4 days, you feel worse. Eat another Adderall, wake up and do it again, do it again, do it again. And a lot of it is egocentric because everybody around you is better than you are. And you feel like I have to see them see me work. Like I want you to notice that I am in here before you. I'm staying here after you. And I want you to know that I know I'm not great, but goddamn, I'm trying. It won't be for a lack of effort. It won't be for a lack of commitment or discipline. I'm going to show up every day trying to be better than I was yesterday. And that's what everybody has. You just get really used to just being inside of that thing. And guys become the best at hiding injuries. Catastrophic injuries.
What are the most common injuries?
Shoulders, hips, knees, TBI, neck, low back.
And what's this from? From shooting? From
everything.
Skydiving,
climbing, the boats, everything. It's rough, man. It's rough on the body. And now you don't sleep. And when I say don't sleep, I mean realistically, like actual sleep, 2 hours a night. Like you don't sleep. And a lot of that is, you think when you get overseas, we're on vampire hours. So you don't see the sun for 3 to 6 months, however long you'll be overseas. But you wake up at 5 in the afternoon and you drink coffee all night. You get back home at 5 a.m., you eat breakfast and you try to go to sleep. Now the sun's up, your body gets that dose of vitamin D and now you're just chasing it.
Are you using light therapy, SAD lamps or any sort of equivalent when you're over there?
No, dude, we didn't have Wi-Fi for my first 3 or 4 deployments. No. Like, it should be better now, but back in the day, they couldn't even prescribe you vitamin D because it was a hormone replacement. That's what they classified in the military. Now it's different. But I mean, fingernails falling out, hair falling out.
Why?
Not seeing the sun for 6 months. Like literally not seeing it.
You turn into a bat.
Yeah. And you feel like death. I mean, face all sucked in, food's terrible. Like you got a food allergy or like, dude, I couldn't eat a boiled egg right now if you gave me $1 million. I've eaten thousands and thousands of hard-boiled eggs. I'm not exact, thousands of them. You get overseas, you're like, I can't eat this food, dude. I can't. What are you eating? Hard-boiled eggs and white rice 3 times a day. I'm just going to keep going. It's exhausting, man. But
it's surprising to me that everything would be so optimized in the build-up and then seemingly so like under-optimized once you get out there. Like, and also, why is no one... Probably the single biggest performance enhancer for anybody is sleep.
Because you don't always get to dictate when you're going to go.
But when you're at home and you're training, how come that's not more prioritized?
You got to think about, so say you're on a training schedule. We'll say you get up at 5, you run through the entire day, and we'll say you're doing a night profile that night. You're not even going to get geared up for that night profile until 8:30 at night. That's going to go until 2 or 3 in the morning. So when you wake up, you're still going to clock in and do a full normal day. So you can either come in at 6, you can come in at 7, or you can come in at 5 and just live the exact same routine. Yeah. So a lot of guys have hammocks in their cage area. They'll just sleep in the cage. They'll come in
What's the cage?
Probably a quarter size of this room. Everybody has their own. So all your gear's in it. Guns, bullets, bombs, all the stuff is in there. But they'll string up a hammock and they'll just sleep in it. Guys, Tempur-Pedic mattress on the floor and they'll just sleep in it.
Because it's easier than having to commute to go back home to then come back because you're losing half an hour each way or maybe more.
I go in, I wake up my wife, my alarm clock goes off. She's like, why are you getting up? You got to have this awkward conversation, jump back in the car, just drive back in, rinse and repeat again. So a lot of times guys just stay there. You get used to it. But when it's happening in the moment, you don't realize what it's doing. Like you'll watch your weight fluctuate. Like, you know, everybody gets overseas, everybody tries to get big and jacked on deployment. You come back home and it's like, I can't maintain this. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating right. All the stuff starts to happen to you. You start to erode a little bit of yourself. And you go on these stints where you get really, really jacked, like in great shape. Like, oh, I can maintain this, but your sleep is garbage.
You're like, because you're pushing too hard.
Yeah. And it's one of the, like, if I talk to anybody else, like, you're doing too much. You need to break it down. You need to take 2 weeks off. Don't do anything physical. My mental health will just spiral out of control so fast. I have to stay on the routine. Because if not, then my confidence drops. So I know I need to sleep. I know I shouldn't do anything in the gym today. I know I shouldn't. But if I don't, my confidence drops. Then what? Then what do you want me to do? Just constantly chasing your own
feedback loop.
Vicious.
Is your mood and health better because it seems like being overseas in some ways might be a little bit easier because there aren't the distractions. You're sort of locked in. Yeah. But you're also vampire mode with shitty food and all of the other issues.
Best time you ever had in your life. Being overseas. Most guys will tell you they sleep better. Now because I'm out, I've got a bunch of different modalities that help me sleep better now, but I sleep way better overseas than I do when I'm in town.
Even now?
Yeah. Way better. Always. You just do.
I can't remember what movie it is. Maybe it's Rambo or maybe it's The Expendables or something. And I know it's a cliche, but it sounds like it might be true that there's a guy who comes back home after he's been on deployment or he's been on some sort of operation and he's struggling to sleep in the bed. So he decides to sleep on the floor and just put his arm under his head. And it kind of feels a little bit like that. You become conditioned to have one particular type of environment and one that's objectively better is subjectively like alien.
Yeah. Man, I miss it. You make me time travel right now. God. It is the most fun you'll ever have in your entire life. It is. Like, even all the bullshit the sleepless nights, Ambien, whatever else, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Give me $10 million right now to erase those memories. I wouldn't touch it. Not a chance, dude. But in the moment, it all seems like it's worth it. I just wish I was able to find a better balance point, because for me, I wasn't able to. I had too many things that were weighing on me, too many things in the family, and it became so much easier to be overseas and to isolate, not throw up family photos, limit the times you're going to FaceTime, limit times you're going to call home. Because in the moment, the last thing I want is for that window to light up. I've got to run over there and deal with it, and I don't want to think about orphaning my kids, making my wife a 2-time widow. I don't want to do that. I can't have that inside of me. So it sounds selfish, but I've had a lot of amazing mentors that have said the same thing. If you think that I'm thinking about my wife on that helo flight in, I'm not. If you think I'm wondering what my kids are doing, I'm not. I'm only thinking about that dude because I've been staring his face for the last 72 hours. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. The helo flight in, the walk in, the patrol, atmospheric, everything. That's the only thing I'm thinking about.